Egypt, once an LNG exporter, can barely fulfill its local needs, as a shortage in hard currency prevents it from exploring and producing enough fuel and gas in the last few years. Production stands at 4.3 billion cubic feet of gas daily, while consumption is over 6 billion. Hence, this deal is considered the largest single LNG purchase by the government, where it would receive 5 LNG shipments every month in 2025 at a cost of $3 billion.
The state is trying to avoid the last 2 years' problems with electricity blackouts that affected the people and hurt many businesses as well. The shipments are monthly to guarantee a steady supply of gas to run the nation's power stations.
The North African country's revenue from LNG exports pre-2021 was an average $8 billion annually, and it wants to regain that stature, especially with the vast amounts of untapped gas reserves.
We do have actually different places in everywhere in Egypt, but up till now we didn't actually discover up to 30% only out of this area. So we need to dig in more, increase more the exploration area, make a lot of bid round for different countries and actually grab many investors like what we did to increase the production.
The government has recently adopted an aggressive strategy to attract oil companies to invest in Egypt.
It's a long-term strategy. We signed deals with international firms like ExxonMobil, Chevron, and Shell to invest in the Mediterranean by offering a win-win deal, such as increasing their cost recovery rates and profit shares, as well as repaying our outstanding debts to these companies. We also increased the number of global tenders and exploration rights offered to them.
Being the only country in the region to own 2 LNG plants allowed Cairo to strike a deal with Cyprus that will create new revenue streams.
This kind of agreement actually it will tend to extend pipelines from the Kronos field to the facilities for the Zohri field. This will be actually benefit for both of them. Like Egypt, it will gain gases from them to make liquefied gas and export it to Europe.
And the government strategy is paying off. 2 major gas discoveries were recently announced in the North Coast and the Gulf of Suez, paving the way for the re-emergence of natural gas as a vital source of income for the North African economy. Yes, Hakim for CGTN, Cairo, Egypt.